Blah. Huh? Can you hear me? Huh? Kinda bummed by... Unfortunately, my internet went out for the Left 4 Dead 2. Especially on the finale. Anyway. I was thinking, I want to start a late night visual novel. A recent one that just came out. Out of the Ocean. And looks intriguing. It's a Yuri visual novel by Ebi-hime. Let's get right into it. Shall we, chirps? So a moment. Hi, Jordan. Yeah, I got your message. Sure thing. That hour. That's fine. Out of the Ocean. Huh? Oh, hi there. Beam, is it? Hi, welcome. Just gonna do a late night visual novel reading. It's a new one that just came out by Ebi-hime called Out of the Ocean. It's a revision novel. I'm also going to continue another one tomorrow, Please Be Happy visual novel, but I want something different. I'm thinking 1 to 3 hours, because yeah, this just came out and I don't know what to expect. I don't know, maybe it won't be for me, I'm really interested. Only way to find out is to get into it. How are you doing? Hope you're having a beautiful and lovely day. Over here, it's nighttime. It's about 8 o'clock. I think I'm just gonna manually go through each scene. And excuse me, every now and then I have sniffles, I sneeze. Chapter 1. Washed Up. My aunt's here sea bass base for dinner tonight. The flesh of the sea bass, that bastard bass, sorry, is white and flaky, and its skin is dark and crispy. It's positively bursting with flavor. I'm a big fan of fish, both when it comes to looking at them and eating them. I like going to aquariums, but I also like going to sushi restaurants. My aunt ordered sushi for us last week. Actually, when I first arrived at Morishima, we had a huge feast. We wound up with so much tuna, and abalone, and bluefin, we couldn't eat it all, so we gave some of it away to the repair crew. That was an incredibly luxurious meal. And it was expensive too. I think Aunt Shoko wanted to put out all the stops because it's the first night that I spent with her. It was supposed to be a celebration. Today's dinner isn't quite as fancy, but it's still delicious. Aunt Shoko doesn't need to order food from a fancy sushi restaurant to make my mouth water. Her own food's more than good enough. She served the sea... I would assume it's bass. Sea bass with white rice. And there's a couple of other side dishes. I've been picking at a seaweed salad and tempura. She also made miso soup too, which has bits of shredded tofu bobbing about inside. Aunt Shoko's miso soup tastes a little different from my mother's. It doesn't have salties, but I think that's a good thing. It goes out easily. Or at least, it usually does. I'm not very hungry right now, though. I know my aunt put a lot of thought into tonight's dinner. She went out of her way to make light, refreshing food, which won't sit in my stomach. She must know that I've been anxious about tomorrow, even though I'm not really talking about it. I try to keep my worries to myself. But aren't you hungry, Asuka? You need to eat a little more. You didn't have much at lunch, either. You're gonna waste away at this rate. Then what will Kikoko say? I know. I'm sorry. I'm just not in the mood, I guess. Oh, Asuka, aren't you stressed about going to school tomorrow? I wince. The mere thought of going to school is enough to turn all my aunt's carefully prepared food to ashes on my tongue. Oh, please don't look so forlorn. You're making me feel guilty. I had to send you to school, Asuka, but try to look on the bright side. I'm sure you'll be alright. A nice girl like you. Your classmates will love you. I'm not too sure about that. I appreciate my aunt's attempt to cheer me up, but I think she might be piling the praise on a bit too thick. She says everything will be alright, but how can it be? That sounds like nothing more than wishful thinking. And despite Aunt Shoko's best attempts, I never been one to see glass half full. Why pretend things will be alright when the vast majority of the time they aren't? I don't think I'm being particularly pessimistic. I'm just being a realist. My aunt is probably pretty disappointed herself, being stuck taking care of me for the next year, even though she hasn't said that. My aunt's much too nice. I don't think I like having to take care of a gloomy girl like me, though it can't be much fun for her. I poke at my food with my chopsticks, but I have no desire to eat any more of it. I guess the thinking about tomorrow. I'll have to wake up early and change into a brand new uniform. Then I'll have to go to a brand new school. I'll have to get acquainted with brand new teachers and brand new classmates. I'll need to introduce myself to the class too. And it's this thought which really fills me with fear. I turn these anxious thoughts about in my head, just like a heavy load of slowly clothes in a washing machine, when... Asuka, are you alright? What? Oh, I'm okay. I'm sorry. You don't need to apologize to me, dear. I'm your aunt. It's my job to worry about you, especially as I agreed to take you in. I don't think my sister would like it if she knew I wasn't paying any attention to your needs. You have been paying attention to my needs. You made dinner, and is it delicious? I'm not sure. I've barely been able to taste it, but I'm sure it's good. Aunt Shoko used to work as the head chef at this fancy hotel a few years back. She even went to school for the culinary arts before she decided to transition into a more business-oriented career in her 40s. I might not be able to taste her food, which feels like a shame, but I'm sure it's tasty. I'm not in the right frame of mind to appreciate it. It's... nice. I finish, somewhat lamely. you've been taking real good care of me, so don't worry. I feel very lucky. You say that, but you've been pecking at your dinner all night, like a baby bird. I don't know if you've been sampled enough of it to decide whether it's good or not. But I don't want to pressure you. I don't blame you for being nervous. My own parents moved around a lot when I was younger. I had to transfer schools more times than I can count. It was all very disruptive, and it was disorienting too. You'd think I would become accustomed to it, given it happened so many times. But Aunt Shoko sighs, then shakes her head. There are some things that life is hard to acclimatize to. We're all creatures of habit. And it doesn't take a genius to figure your feelings out. They're written all over your face. Not really that obvious. Just a bit. I know you've been trying to keep quiet for my sake, but I think you'd be better served telling me how you feel, so I could try to reassure you. Though, knowing how you teenagers are, I doubt that's an attractive proposition. You youngsters love keeping your thoughts bottled up inside. Sharing your concerns isn't considered very cool. Hey, I wasn't keeping quiet because I wanted to be cool. I never worried about stuff like that. It's the truth, too. I'm chronically, categorically uncool. So fuzzy about my coolness, or lack thereof, would be a colossal waste of my time. I've already made peace with the fact that I've never been cool. Hi, Carsleen. Good to see you again. The Left 4 Dead 2 stream, the internet went out. Right when it was on the finale, too. Hopefully, the internet is stable enough to let me have a few hours of this new visual novel. Glad you could make it. I just didn't want you to bother you. That's all. So, you were trying to be selfless. Well, yeah, I guess. You silly thing. It actually worries me more, you know? And I could tell that you have a problem, but you refuse to share it with me. It makes me conjure up all sorts of worst-case scenarios. Oh, right. I see. Do you want me to talk to you if any problems other than... I believe that would be for the best. Yes. Though I understand there's some subjects a young girl, such as yourself, might never want to share with an old woman like me. Such as... Well, for boys, for instance. Boys? That's a good thing I was in the middle of taking a sip of green tea just then. Or I think I would have spat out all over the table. There aren't any boys that like that way, though. It's not possible. Not possible? The good, humorous face from my aunt's face. Once again, she frowns. Do you not think that boys will like you, Asuka dear? No, it's just... Jeez. Talk about awkward. The issue I'm having is really that I don't think any boys would like me, though I think my aunt does have a point there. The real problem is, I've never been interested in any boys myself. I didn't like any of the guys back in my old school in Tokyo. What are the odds I like any guys here on this teeny tiny little island? That seems unlikely. It's so unlikely, in fact, It's borderline laughable. I know I might be something of an outlier among girls my age, but I don't really do guys. I just don't care about them. They might as well be gorgeous for all I care. If we're talking about female classmates, however, that's another matter. But I don't think I want to talk about that. That'd be way too awkward. Well, I won't insist that you talk to me about every single problem you're having. But don't feel obliged to keep your worries to yourself for my sake. We're family. I'm supposed to look after you. I promised Kikuko I would take good care of you, and I meant that. I know we haven't spent all that much time together over the years, so it might be a tall ask. But if you could trust me a bit more, I would appreciate it. I let my aunt's words sink in slowly. My head bowed. I turned over her words over, and then... Alright, I'll try to rally you a bit more. Thank you. That's alright, dear. I'm just trying to look out for you. In my own clumsy way. I never had children of my own, so I don't have very much experience. I'm winging it, as you might say. But I hope we can run along well enough together, despite that. I think we're running along alright. It helps that your food is so good. So good? You barely ate any of it. My aunt looks down at my plate, then chuckles. Well, never mind. I can always put your food in the fridge. You can have it for breakfast tomorrow. Does that sound alright? That sounds good. Thanks. I'm glad. Now, my aunt glances at the clock on the wall. Then she clicks her tongue. Time has gotten rather away from us. It's already 8. Why don't you draw yourself a bath, Asuka dear? Might help you relax. Then, I think you should have an early night. I know you're worried about tomorrow, but no good will come out of it staying up all night fretting. You're better off facing tomorrow after a full night's sleep, with a clear head. Right. I know my aunt is correct, but the thought of facing tomorrow makes my stomach twist. It's probably a good thing that I ate so little for my dinner. If I had much more, I'm not sure if I'd be able to keep it down. Wow, fancy bath. Well, I guess this isn't so bad. I recline in the bathtub, my arms resting against the edge of the bath. I ran the bath warm, and the air inside the bathroom's muggy as a result. I might all be worked up, but my aunt was right about one thing. This bath is pretty relaxing. Bath is much bigger than the one I'm used to back at home. Unlike the tub at my parents' old place, just white and sleek and shaped like a little coffin, this one is traditionally Japanese. It's a sunken tub which is set into the floor and is both deep and wide. I think there's enough space for about 10 people in a tub this huge. It's overkill, I guess, when I'm the one using it to bathe. I'm conscious of how much it costs to fill a tub this size with hot water. It can't be very cost efficient. But my aunt isn't exactly poor. She can't have been. She was able to buy a whole inn, even if it was in pretty rotten shape. It's not in the best location either. Such a large, sprawling building. I think she snapped it for Pretty cheap price. Not that I know much about the housing market. This old inn, known as the Sakuragi, is luxuriously large, but it's definitely seen better days. Most of the inn is a disaster zone. It says it's still being renovated. I've peeked inside some of the rooms, and they're dire. Some of them don't even have carpets, and a bunch of them are still being painted. My aunt and I are living in part of the inn, which the old owners use as their home. This part is more well cared for the rest of the building, which was left to go to rack and ruin for over a decade. This small slice of inn we occupy isn't perfect either, however. The floor creaks, the windows rattle, and the tiles in the bathroom are discolored from old age. My parents' home in Tokyo is much smaller than the sprawling, spacious inn, but it was easier to take care of as a result. Floors are always clean, immaculately so, and there was never, ever any mildew on the bathroom walls. My mother wouldn't have allowed it. She was a bit of a neat freak. No, she's still a neat freak. I'm not sure why I'm thinking of my mother in the past tense, as though I'm never going to see her again. She's going to be away for a year. Dad too. They'll come back soon enough, and when they do, in like no time has passed at all, I'll say goodbye to my aunt, go back to Tokyo with my parents, to our clean, tidy home. That's what I tell myself, at least. But that year seems so far away. Will I really be able to endure living in Omoshima for all that time? I'm not sure. I'm just a teenager, and I don't think I have that much of a choice. What I want doesn't matter. I don't think it ever has. Later that night, jeez, this sucks, Taiyu. What do you think I should do? I lie on my bed, my arms wound around the plush body of my best friend and close companion, Taiyu. I finished my bath, and now I change to my pajamas, and ready to go to sleep. I should be sleeping, at least. But I'd rather talk to Taiyu. Not that he has anything to say. I mean, he has a stuffed toy. It'd be nice if I could have a confidant I could confess to. Somebody who isn't Aunt Shoko. I mean, I think I start freaking out with Taiyu spontaneously getting sentience and speech alongside it. I know I've been pretty stressed recently on account of my move, but that really make me question my sanity. It's nice that my aunt wants to help me, but there's only so much she can do. She can't go to school for me. I'll have to deal with this on my own. But I give Taiyu a reassuring squeeze. Taiyu's pretty big. As far as plushies go, he's so big, in fact, it's hard for me to wrap my arms around him fully. He's spherical in shape. Well, he is a sunfish and has these cute little fins on the other side of his body, and another larger fin sticking out on the top of his head. He has a fan-shaped tail at the back, with a scalp at the ends, kind of like a goza. To cap it all off, he has two beady eyes on the other side of his head. I think Taiyu's very cute. He's my most trustworthy companion. I've had him since I was 10, and I went on a trip to aquarium with my parents. I fell in love with the sunfish when I saw them drifting about in their tanks, round and white. They might be called sunfish because of their circular bodies, but I think moonfish would have been a more appropriate name. I love this sunfish so much. My mother had to drag me away from the tank. If she let me, I probably would have stood there standing there for hours on end, even if they do look kind of funny. Sunfish are large and lumbering. They're plain grayish-white, and their gaping mouths make them look undignified. Nobody bothered to stand by their tank at the aquarium. Nobody but me. I'm not sure what drew me to the sunfish exactly. Maybe I liked them precisely because they were so plain. I think they were doing their best in their own fishy way, but I thought it was admirable. I think I could relate to them just a little bit. There's nothing special at me either. Tai has been a staunch companion of mine for 6 years, even though there wasn't much room in my old bed for him. It was a tight squeeze, him and me, curled up beneath the sheets, that I couldn't bear the thought of leaving him on the floor. It's fortunate that the Sakuragi Inn is a lot bigger than my parents' home back in Tokyo, and this bed is bigger than my old one, so I have more space to spread out. That doesn't stop me from cuddling up close to Tayu, however. I hug him as tightly as I can, my arms wound about him. He's so huge. He took up one of the passenger seats in the car. I even put a seatbelt around him to make sure he'd be alright, though I'm sure if my father had gotten into a crash, Tayu would have come out much better than the rest of us. Unlike us ordinary humans, flesh sunfish don't have any annoying internal organs. My father didn't get into an accident though, so this is a moot point to consider. He's a pretty careful driver. My dad's careful about everything he does, actually. I guess you'd call him meticulous. He's been a university lecturer for more than half his life. He's good at organizing himself and other people. He's very practical. He's so practical, in fact, he asked if I really had to lug Tayu all the way from our Tokyo home to my aunt's place in Omoshima. He'll take up a lot of space in the car, Asuka dear. It doesn't seem very sensible. Not when you need to bring all your clothes with you. You'll only be living with your aunt for a year, while me and your mother are working in Germany. You'll be apart from him all that long. Can't you leave him? Dad posited this very reasonable sort of a voice. I guess he was being reasonable. It probably was silly in me, a 16-year-old girl, to lug a huge sunfish plush with me halfway across the country. But I still couldn't bear the thought of leaving Tayu behind. I didn't want him to be lonely. And I didn't want to be lonely either. I whispered a lot of secrets to Tayu over the years. He never gives me any advice, but it's nice feeling like there's somebody out there who cares, even if that somebody is a plush fish. I didn't tell my dad that, though. I didn't think he'd understand. Instead, I told him that Tayu holds a lot of sentimental memories for me. I didn't want to abandon him. My dad wasn't particularly happy about it, but he gave in eventually. I guess he didn't think there was much point making a big deal about it. That would have been logical. Logic, in case you haven't noticed, is one of my dad's favorite words. Trying to fit all my belongings in the car, plus one giant sunflesh, was a bit of engineering feat, but we managed it in the end. My dad even managed to keep his grumbling on the topic to a minimum, which was appreciated. I don't think he enjoyed the 4-hour drive from Tokyo to Miyagi and the 30-minute ferry journey from Miyagi to Omoshima with a giant sunfish staring at him in the rearview mirror. But Dad wouldn't enjoy driving that distance regardless. I'm glad I brought Taiyu with me in any case. This ON doesn't feel quite like home yet, but he makes me feel more at ease. He can't see all my worries about starting a new school tomorrow, though. They're wriggling inside me like sea snakes. I didn't like going to school in Tokyo very much either, but at least I was used to that. Waking up early, changing to my uniform, having breakfast with my parents, and taking the train to the school was part of my daily routine. Commuting half an hour was a pain, but I used to while time away listening to music on my phone. My commute gave me an opportunity to psych up myself for the coming day. Hi, Jarbar. Good to see you. Bye. Glad you can make it. I just started a few minutes ago. Take a seat. I'm thinking this could be 1 or 3 hours. Unless the internet cuts out. I was doing a Left 4 Dead 2 stream earlier, and right when I was about to complete the finale for another campaign, and it just went boop. So yeah. Hopefully I get far enough that I want. This visual novel is more than 3 hours. I think it's like 6 or something, maybe longer. My commute gave me an opportunity to psych myself up for the coming day. I wouldn't need to commute here, though. The Sakura Cell Inn might be situated on the cliffs, overlooking the ocean. The school itself is only 10 minutes walk away. Oroshima is a pretty small town. Population is around 40,000, and everything's within walking distance. I guess it might be nice to walk to school along the seafront. Though Oroshima is very scenic, that can make up for an alarming alien newness of everything. Avances, I just can't like your stream. Sorry. That's fine. I appreciate a fun. Will I really fit in at my new school? Anshoku seemed to think so, but I'm less certain. I couldn't fit in at my old school in Tokyo. There are more students there I could have hung out with. How in the world will I fit in here? Good night, Upon. Thanks again for the pleasant dreams. Take care. See you next time. If I was more like a city girl, bright, brash, and confident, maybe I'll be to hack it. But as it is, they're all gonna laugh at me, aren't they? I don't look like a city girl. I'm too plain. I'm gonna be such a disappointment. I was never invited to go karaoke after school. I really wanted to take photos of me in the photo booths either. I never even had a crap head before. What will I do if my class get asked about life in the city? They'll be expected to hear all sorts of fun, exciting stories, and I won't have anything to tell them. My aunt says I'll be fine. What does she know? She's not the one who has to deal with this. She has no idea what it's like for me. Taiyu. I give Taiyu a squeeze. I'm scared. I'm supposed to be sleeping, but that's starting to feel impossible. been trying to get some shut-eye for ages, but it's simply not coming. I feel too anxious. Maybe this is a lost cause after all. Why am I still bothering? Don't people say that the number one sign of insanity is thinking and expecting a different result? Well, if sleep won't come, I might as well try something and make it come. I need to wear my body out. Then I should be able to get some much needed shut-eye. I get to my feet, sitting tied to one side, and flick on the light switch. Then I change out of my pajamas and back into my casual clothes. It feels a bit strange getting dressed as almost midnight. It's almost though my daily routine has been reversed. I'll have to get out of bed tomorrow morning too and dress my brand new uniform. The uniform which is hanging in the back of my wardrobe with the rest of my clothes. But I try to put that thought to one side. I think my time would be better served going for a walk, rather than getting myself all tied up in mental knots. I pull my favorite denim jacket and peek out the curtains. The sky outside is dark, but it isn't ominous. It's a clear night, devoid of any clouds, and I can see the moon and stars clearly. I can see the stars a lot more clear out here in the countryside than I ever could back in the city. I guess there's something comforting about that. It really is pretty out here. I turn with myself out of my bedroom. I close the door behind me as quietly as I can so as not to alarm and Shoko. No, I'm not sure why I'm bothering. My aunt's room is down another hallway to mine, on the opposite side of the building. It's not like she'll hear me leaving my bedroom. I still tense, however, when the floorboards beneath my feet creak. I feel like a fugitive. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. My gift dog's regardless. My palms are starting to sweat. If Aunt Shoko knew what I was doing, she'd worry about me. She's all the reason not to wake her up. I make my way back to the living room, walking quietly all the while. My foot's as slow and hesitant, like a cat's. I don't use the front exit at the entrance because that's still under construction. The entrance hall is pretty fancy though. The door is huge. It's a huge thing made of like carved wood, which is obviously built to look impressive. I think it looks more imposing than anything, however. My aunt and I have been using the sliding door in the living room to get in and out of the house, since it isn't cluttered with the construction stuff. At the moment, the front entrance is full of cardboard boxes, pots of paint, and this collapsible stepladder too. I'm sure it'll look better once the renovations are over and done with. At least, that's hope. In any case, my aunt's not here, and the living room is pitch black. I creep on over to the sliding doors, which are locked. I unlatch them easily, then slide the door shut, wincing as the wood scrapes against the door jamb. That wasn't too loud, was it? I falter, afraid that Aunt Shoko will come padding down the hallway to meet me in her nightgown and her slippers. But she doesn't. Guess I was worrying about nothing. That seems to be a recurring theme lately. I inhale air lukewarm against my cheeks. Then, I step outside. The garden here is pretty fancy. I guess he expects it in itself is so huge. Grass is a bit overgrown, and the hedgerows need trimming, but I think it still looks pretty when the gardeners are through with everything. There's a lot which needs to be done. My ass to be on top of everything. She's good at issuing orders, She's good at keeping people working on tight deadlines. I can only dream of being like her. I mean to cross the garden when... Hey, Square. Where do you think you're going at a time like this? I jump about in the foot in the air, though as I zap with a cattle prod. I usually worry about being ladylike, but I don't think that scream I just out was even remotely feminine. So much for trying to keep a low profile. Glance about the garden, searching whoever addressed me, and... Oh. Tension drains on my body like... I don't know. Pus from a boil, maybe? I know this person. Damn! Those abs are impressive. She's sitting on the veranda, cross-legged, only a few paces away from me. She's holding a can of something or other in her hand. There are a couple more cans resting by her. She's too dark for me to make out what's blazing on those cans, but I think I can hazard a guess. She's probably been drinking again. Now she's sitting. I can tell she's tired than I am. She stood up. She had like a good 7 or 8 inches over me. Her hair is tied back in a high ponytail, with shits in the breeze, and she's smiling crookedly. I know this woman well. This is, without a shadow of a doubt, Marina. Ding ding ding! The apparition in the darkness, otherwise known as Tsukaze Marina, grins wildly. That's my name. I'm glad you remember it, kiddo. Be hard to forget. You stand up quite a bit. Then, don't call me kiddo. Oh? Why not? Marina gets to her feet, crushing a can of beer in her right hand. Her shadow stretches along the veranda when she gets up until it swallows mine. She really is tall. I've met a couple women who are taller than me, and she is. My old math teacher, Miss Mizoguchi, was especially Amazonian. But Marina isn't just tall, she's also broad. Those muscles in her thighs are pretty impressive. I bet she could crush a watermelon between those. Not that I have any interest in watching that or anything. Compared to me, you are a kid. You're only, what, 15? I'm 16, actually. It's all the same to me. The point is, you're still a baby. You should be out here about so late at night. What are you doing up at this hour? Anyway. I could say the same thing about you, too. Why are you still here? I don't know Marina in passing. She's a carpenter. She's one of the people my aunt hired to help fix up this old inn. Marina's been here every day this last week, from 9 in the morning until 5 in the evening, measuring the rooms and... I don't know, fixing jouts? Joists? Is that the sort of thing carpenters do? I'm not sure what a joist is, but shh, that's not important. Maria's supposed to work from 9 until 5 at least, which is standard for most jobs. But she has a habit of going around, chat to the other workers. She's chatted to me a few times too, mostly about how I've been selling in, what Tokyo was like, and I'm looking forward to starting a new school. But I don't dislike Marina. She seems well-meaning. You know, she does tease me, but I have more than a couple of questions. Why is she here so late? And why has she been drinking? I guess she's not technically on the job. She clocked out hours ago. But it still doesn't seem very professional. Oh, you're wondering about me? Marina grins quickly, her hands resting on her hips. Well, I guess that's fair. I know I should have left ages ago, but I got pretty caught up in the job. I went to fish up before the day ended, but it was a little more involved than I thought it'd be. And... Well, here we are. Here we are, indeed. Glanced at a couple cans on the veranda, cat in her hand, and frowned. Where'd you get that beer from? I picked up a 6-pack from the convenience store earlier. I knew I'd be here for a while. I wanted to bring something knocked back to celebrate once I finished. It was a very involved job, you know? Then I think about carpentry. I guess I'll take her at her word. I've seen Marina at work before. She doesn't seem like a slacker. I guess I should believe her. But at the same time, I don't know if my aunt would like it if she knew you've been hanging around here so late. And you probably shouldn't be drinking on the property either. Probably not, but I couldn't help myself. It's such a nice night today. The sky's so clear. And look, you can see the moon so clearly. It's a certain night when you have to have a drink. It'd feel like a waste not to. Right. I gotta see I get it. But... well, so long as you're not getting into trouble, I guess it's fine. Now that's what I like to hear. Do you mind keeping the secret from your aunt, Asuka? Sure, why not? It's not like I want to help Maria cover up her petty indiscretions. Reporting her to my aunt sounds like more trouble than it's worth. Thanks, Asuka. You're the best. A beaming Marina plants her palm on top of my head and gives it a forceful ruffle. Hey! This isn't the first time she's done this. It's pretty common, actually. It's a little infantilizing, but I don't think she means any harm by it. Besides, it's not like my hair is done in a particularly fancy way. It always looks kind of messy. Or what I do to it. Anyway, that's enough about me. What about you, Squirt? Why are you up so late? Shouldn't you be sleeping in for school tomorrow? Trust Marina to bring up school. She's already drunk a whole of beer. How can you be so astute? I mean, it's like Aunt Shoko said. I'm simply too easy to read. I should, I guess, but aren't you looking forward to it? I shake my head emphatically, and Marina smiles. I thought that might be the case. What gave it away? Your face. It fell the moment I brought it up. Have you been struggling to doze off? I nod, and Marina smiles. Poor thing. I know it can be tough, settling in a new place. I moved around enough myself. My aunt said that too. I'm not surprised. Your aunt's a very wise woman. Did she also tell you to sleep early, to be well rested for school tomorrow? She did, but you couldn't manage it. Not really, but that's not because I didn't try. I gave sleeping a shot, but it wasn't happening. I figured I wasn't waiting my time, so I thought I might be able to sleep better. I went for a walk. Ah, I see. That's not a bad idea, I guess. I'm not sure how wise of you to go worrying off late at night. But I won't tell you what you can and can't do. I'm not your mother after all. I don't want to spoil your fun. But do be careful, alright? Rita smiles and gives my hair another well-meaning ruffle. Just try to stay out of trouble. Do you hear me? What trouble do you think I can run out into here? Urshman isn't exactly bustling. I know. But if it was completely devoid of all ne'er-do-wells, we wouldn't need a police around for us around here. Bad things can happen in a small place like this, you know? I guess, but everyone I met so far is pretty nice. Well, good. Everyone should be nice to you. You're a sweet girl. How do you know that? You only know me for a week.
Yeah, but it's just a feeling. It's just a feeling I have. Call it intuition. You're a cutie. That's why I'd be ashamed if anything happened to you.
Yes, he's saying that. That's not to make me paranoid. Do you think it's likely that I'll run into anybody on the beach?
At this time?
Nah,
Urshima's mostly full of old-timers. Got me in bed right now.
that's what I thought. Why you caution me so much then?
Well, you know what they say. It's better safe be safe than sorry. I'm not necessarily warning you about seeing strange people. You know?
Do you think I run into something that isn't a person, then? I know we're near the mountains, but you don't think there'll be any wild animals on the beach, do you?
Well, I wonder. I don't know if I'd call them animals, per se, but...
Rena glances out at the distance thoughtfully. She sits back down on the veranda, takes a slug of her crumpled can of beer for wiping her mouth, the back of her arm. Then, in an unconsciously considered voice, she says,
Well, never mind. I'm probably overthinking things. I'm sure you'll be fine. But you should keep your wits about you if you want to go down to the beach so late. After all.
faintly, Marina smiles.
You never know what's out in the water, like just beneath the surface.
Oof. What is that supposed to mean? So much for any mysterious creatures. The beach looks completely ordinary. I murmur this under my breath as I wander across the beach, disturbing the sand beneath my soles. The moon is high in the sky, and it's perfectly round, like a disc, and its ghostly rays illuminate the surface on the undulating ocean. The water shimmers beneath the moonlit silver gray. It's very pretty. I go far as to say I call it ethereal even. But I don't think there's any particularly otherworldly about it. Looks like I expect the beach to look this late at night. I can count the number of times I've been to the beach in my life on 2 hands. The number of times I've been to the beach at night on 1 finger. And I don't think there's anything strange about this. There's just sand and surf and the starry sky. The sky is pretty clear. I can see each and every star in stark detail, and all of them shimmering like split granules of sugar. I can smell the sea salt in the back of my nostrils. It's potent enough to make me shiver. I glance this way at that, the salty breeze catching my hair, when... Huh? I think I saw something on the sand, partially obscured by the ocean's rolling waves. Is that a piece of driftwood? Look, whatever it isn't moving. I take a step forwards, and then... What the? I gasp. Jordan says, "Hey, Nip-Pop, got to see you. Stream hugs from Canada, warm sweet dreams at you all." Thank you, Jordan. I'll see you next time. Take care. Stay safe. You and Bear. Bye. Bye. I gasp.
not a piece of driftwood after all. It's a person! And they're a very pretty person at that. They look like a girl. She's either my age, or maybe a couple, like, years older. She has long, fair-like hair, likes of which I've never seen before. Not any of my classmates, at least. I can't see her eyes, as her lids are closed. Her nose is snub, her lips pursed. Shallowly, she breathes, her chest rising and falling. There's quite a lot of chest on display, actually. She's not wearing much, other than a couple of seashells. Who does she think he is? Some sort of mermaid? Well, a swimming glance past her hips would suggest she really might be. I know it sounds crazy. This girl doesn't have legs. Her hips blend into a tail, soft, pale pink, just like coral. Her tail is covered in scales, which glisten in the moonlight, like sequins. Her tail is dazzling. That's the most striking part of her appearance. If I'm stunned by her tail, then absolutely stunned by her face. I've never seen anybody this pretty before. But it makes sense that she would be beautiful. Aren't mermaids supposed to be attractive? They're all in the stories I've read about, at least. But that's where the issue lies. I've only heard mermaids in stories before. They shouldn't exist in the real world, not lying on the beach, bathed in moonlight. Is this some sort of practical joke? I know there's some, like, TV shows that devote to some of these very intricate practical jokes, which they play on unassuming members of the public for laughs. But though I look up and down the beach, I can't see anyone else out there. If this was an elaborate prank, it could be like a couple of cameramen standing by to, like, flabbergasted reaction. I don't think anyone else out here, though. I'm all alone. Apart from the mermaid, of course, lying on the sand. Jeez. Is she really a mermaid? Part of me wonders why she's not a person wearing some elaborate costume. I mean, like a lifelike mannequin. But no, she's not moving very much. I think she's unconscious, but the fins on her, here she tell, are twitching. Unless she's some highly advanced automaton. I think it's safe to say that tail's all natural. So, she's a real mermaid. Alright then. What am I supposed to do now? It's best not to get involved. None of my business. Adios. I have to help her. I could just turn back on the spot and pretend I haven't seen her. But that wouldn't seem very... what's the word? Chivalrous? I'm no knight. There's no Arthurian epic. I don't like the idea of leaving an unconscious woman along the beach. Even if she's only half a woman. It looks like she's been through a lot. Hair's tangled, and her breathing sounds labored. I guess that makes sense, if she really is a mermaid. And I'm thinking she probably is. She must have been used to inhaling oxygen. I wonder if she has gills. She has those used to breathe undersea. Speaking of which, that would probably be the correct course of action here. She came from the ocean. I should return for where she came. I don't know this mermaid's story, but she probably washed up on the shore. That happens with whales sometimes, doesn't it? Particularly nasty current must have brought her here. Maybe she hit her head when she got tossed in the ocean, and that's why she's not moving. She's in no fit state to drag herself back into the sea, so I'll need to do it myself. Then I should be able to return to the inn without any worries. I take a step forward, then you down beside her. Trembling fingers, I reach out. Then I wind an arm around her shoulders, her unresisting body against my chest. I sneak one arm beneath her. Well, I would call her rear. That not be the right word, as her hips merge into a curl pink tail. I'm not really sure what I should call her behind. I try not to worry about it too much. I'm not a marine biologist. Mary's body is a little damp. Somehow, that makes the reality of the situation sink in even more. Her body is firm enough for me to embrace it. I can hold her in my arms. I can feel her long, fair hair brushing against my skin. I can even feel her breath against my cheek. I marvel at the mermaid for a few moments. Her body is still cradled in my arms when... the mermaid stirs. She shifts. Then she opens her eyes. She's so close to me. I could dip my head and kiss her if I wanted to. And maybe a part of me wants to. She is very pretty after all. I can't say I really oppose to the idea. As long as she's like okay with that. But I don't want to force myself on her. I need to try and calm down. Maybe dunking my head in a bucket of icy water would do the trick. Unfortunately, no icy water to hand. Just need to try and get my act together. Breathe in, then out. I'm trying to be calm about this. That's kind of hard. And our mouths are only centimeters apart. Why does me so close to her anyway? Why she thinks I'm some weirdo? I draw away from the mermaid sharply, my face on fire. It's not that warm tonight, but my cheeks feel like a furnace. I'm sorry. Sorry? Mary pats me slowly, her voice faltering. Isn't she used to talking? That would make sense. She spent the majority of her life in the ocean. But there's another possibility too. Can she understand Japanese? I don't know what language they use under the ocean, but it seems unlikely that Murray's will be well versed in my mother's tongue. Since she has golden hair, I guess she'd be a foreigner. Try speaking to her in English. That's supposed to be a universal language, but I don't know if that holds true to dance of the deep. And besides, I'm sorry. I don't know any English. I can only speak Japanese. Can you understand me? Maybe winces. Then, in a dazed voice, she says, I can understand you just fine. I've lived in Urashima all long enough to pick up some bits and pieces. Thank goodness for that. But why do you have your arms around me? Well, Wait, don't tell me. You weren't overwhelmed by my beauty, were you? Well, you're very pretty, I guess, but... I knew it. You fell for me, didn't you? The moment our eyes met. I bet you were hoping to sneak a kiss while I was still sleeping. Aren't I right? What? No! I wasn't gonna kiss you. Why take me for that exactly?
not that sort of person goes around kissing strangers. That's the sort of thing that you get arrested.
Arrested?
The mermaid tilts her head questioningly.
What do you mean?
I mean, well, I get taken away.
Taken where?
To prison.
You would be in prison for kissing me.
Against your will, yeah. I mean, that's sexual harassment. This is something that should be encouraged.
Huh. How strange. I heard you must go around kissing anyone. Everything that takes you fancy. It's how you show affection. But was I mistaken?
I guess people do kiss in a lot of fairy tales. Kissing a stranger isn't that common. It's actually frowned upon in a polite society.
I see. I'll have to keep a note of that.
Mermaid giggles. It's musical silver giggle, which makes me think of silver bells. It's a sort of logic probably will inspire other, more unscrupulous people to kiss her. Her golden hair and cobalt eyes are enough of a draw. She's pretty enough to be kissable. I'd rather not go there. We're still strangers, after all, and she's one of the strangest strangers I ever met.
So, you don't want to kiss me? Then?
Not right now. I mean, I don't even know your name, so...
Is that the problem? Just said, silly.
Huh? She's not being kissed by a perfect stranger. But I'm the silly one. I feel like ever getting our wires crossed here.
I didn't know we had to know each other's names before we could be friendly with one another. But... my name's Nivni. It's nice to meet you.
Nivni? Huh. That's a pretty name. I think it suits her. Right. It's good to meet you too. She just told me her name. I guess I should return the favor. Me, I could regard it as practice tomorrow. Like my new classmate. My name's Asuka.
Asuka? How pretty. Alright, now we know one another's names. Are you sure you don't want to kiss me?
I don't think I'll pass on that. It's all the same to you. I'm not French.
I don't see what French has to do with anything. But, alright. That's very strange though. Why are you holding me like that? If you don't want to kiss me. Do you just want to know what a real mermaid feels like?
I guess I was a little curious. I was planning to carry you back to the ocean.
What? Why would you do that?
Well, isn't that where you came from?
It's where I came from, yes. But it's also where I'm trying to escape from. If you care about me at all, you would carry me back there. I'd rather die.
Now, that's a pretty bold claim. I wonder if she's exaggerating. Could she be some sort of fugitive in the undersea kingdom she dwells in? You didn't do anything bad, did you?
Bad? Like what?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out here. You said you can't go back into the ocean, but I don't get. I mean, that's your home. You sure want to go back there, surely. Unless you did something bad and you're running away from it. That, or... I need someone else to do something bad to you. Nivni inhales sharply. Newly uneasy. She glances to one side and says,
That's a pretty good guess.
did someone hurt you then?
They did. Yes. And it wasn't just one person. My parents are also involved. They consented to it. They were over the moon, in fact. The royal emissary came to visit. But I didn't want to talk about it. I ran away. Or swam, rather. I was trying to escape. It's still a sore subject. I need a little time to process everything. I understand if you don't trust me. I must seem pretty suspicious. We're still strangers. You hardly know me, and I hardly know you. You don't owe me anything, but... Nivni reaches out, her arms winding about my shoulders. She's putting like damaged spots on my clothes. Not that her marriage was to me, I guess. My shirt was already damp. Would you mind taking me with you, Asuka? I can't stay on the beach, but I can't go back into the ocean. There's nowhere I belong. So please, could you help me? I'm desperate here. What? With me? I blink, taken aback. I'm sorry, but how do you expect me to help you? I mean, you're a mermaid and I'm a human. Come to in two entirely different worlds. I know we do, but that's why I'm asking for your help. I can go back home, so I have to rely on you. It's not even a home now. Not even when I've been kicked out anyway. There's nowhere else I can go right now. So, I'm afraid I have to go with you. You say that, but it's not easy for me. I gotta put you up, you know? It'd be hard for me to carry you up the hill for one thing. For another, you're a part fish. Won't you tell dry out if you don't dip in the water? Well, that is a bit of a concern. Yeah, I figured. I'm sorry. That isn't really possible. I don't think you're a bad person. I really like to help you. But our battle simply isn't... Wait a minute. Big enough. Stay. Then, I pause. My parents' bathroom in Tokyo home, so I'm big enough to house a mermaid like Nivni. But my aunt's bathroom is a different matter altogether. What I had in a different earlier. It's freaking huge. Maybe feasible option after all. Hey, Nivni, you got me wondering. How do you feel about stinging in my aunt's bathtub? What's a bathtub? You'll find out soon enough. So want to come with me, of course. Are you offering? Well, yeah, I guess I am. I have more space than I thought. I gotta see you out here on the beach. Well, I don't want the seagulls to start pecking you. So, here, since I can help, I should try. You don't mind, that is... Asuka. A moment passes. Then, a wide smile captures Nivni's lips. Thank you so much. You really are a sweetheart. I thought that Nivni's praise was overrunning back on the beach after I offered to take her back with my aunts. But... Thank you so much for this, Asuka. You really are a pro among humans. You have no idea what sort of binding was back where you showed up. You brought me hope just like an angelfish. I can hardly believe you're so incredibly, amazingly kind. She has been keeping up with a steady string of floppy phrases for the last 10 minutes, ever since I pulled her onto my back and started being my very way back to my aunt's place. I'm glad it never seen such high spirits. Our compliments are starting to get a bit cloying. Does she want to kill me through kindness here? Oh, that's fine. Don't mention it. But I feel like I have to. And you have. About a dozen times. I already got the memo. You don't need to keep saying it. But I want to. This is the only way I could tell how I feel. made your feelings pretty obvious, already though. Not obvious enough. I've never actually been above the ocean surface before. I was always afraid of swimming too close to the shore. My parents told me that humans are all wicked and selfish, and you wouldn't hesitate to tangle me up in a net or slice me into sashimi. Oops, she got me there. Brought me wondering how her tail would taste when dipped with ponzu sauce and served with ginger. But you got done nothing of that so far, Miss Asuka. You offered me to take me in. I don't think I have much of a choice. You're carrying me back to your home. You're such a nice person. I'm sorry that he was not so bad after all. My parents must have been exaggerating. But I don't know about that. I just went grip on Nivni, trying to get my purchase on her tail. Her skills feel a bit slippery, which makes support her kind of tricky. I haven't dropped her just yet. That's gotta be a good thing, right? There are some pretty rotten humans out there. I'm sure some people will be really curious if they saw you. They might want to slice your tail open. What? Really? That's crazy! But I'm not gonna let that happen. Or, I'll try not to. Might be hard for a skinny 16-year-old like me to protect Nivni from a group or special ops agents from the government when they take her away. But I'm gonna hope that won't happen again. I mean, yeah, I won't hope that won't happen. I hardly know her, but she seems like a nice person. Or, more person. I know this doesn't sound very reassuring, but I'll do my best to help you. And why do you sound so unsure about that? You've already done a lot, Tao. That's why I'm thanking you, silly. I'm silly? Yes, you're very silly. You really don't know where so much. I think you're very charming. But, I'm glad to hear it. Might have been better if you met someone with much more muscle mass, though. This is pretty tiring. Oh? Are you alright, Asuka? I'm hanging in there, I guess. Even though my back is seriously starting to ache. You're heavier than you look, though. What exactly are mermaids made of? I wonder. Nivni winds her arms a little more tightly around my chest. Please, no. I'm going to get asphyxiated if she keeps this up. Ben says... I don't know. I never really checked. I never cut a mermaid up before. Words can't express how immeasurably relieved I am happy to hear that. But I think we're probably made of seafoam bubbles and sweet, happy dreams. What a cute answer. It sounds like something an idol would come out on a talk show. There's something endearing about it, actually. But it doesn't change the fact that Nivni weighs a ton. For being supposedly made of, like, ephemera, she sure is doing a number on my back. I guess her dreams must be particularly heavy duty. Yeah, let's go with that. Glad that's over with. I sighed with relief as I slumped out on the floor beside the bathtub. I was finally able to get Nivni back to the inn, the load failing on my end. As it turns out, getting a mermaid piggyback ride isn't the easiest thing in the world, especially not at the dead of night. Only the moon and the stars are guiding me. I'm lucky I didn't slip and break my neck on my way back, or my legs. I was able to get my grip on Nivni throughout, though she did slide from my grasp a couple times. Her tail was hard to hold on to, even though she kept it twined around my waist. My jacket is wet, my arms ache, and my back hurts from hauling Nivni all the way to the end.
beach isn't far from my aunt's inn normally. It takes about 5 minutes to walk there. With the ship of Nivni, it took more than 10. Well, whatever. She's back now. That's all that matters. Even managed to unlock the front door as I sat without losing my grip on Nivni. And without waking up Aunt Shoko too. I'm starting to think I could have been a ninja in my past life. Though, since I'm criminally unathletic, it seems unlikely. My poor hand-eye coordination will probably make it hard to throw any kunai too. That's a nice idea though. Anyway, I got Nivni into the bathroom and lowered her into the tub. Then I ran the warm water for her. The tub's almost full to brim with water. Nivni looks comfortable. She's pressed against the side of the tub, her arms folded. She smiles at me, then says, "This is very nice. I like it a lot." Though I'm surprised you have so much water inside your home. I didn't think that humans would and water go all that very well. We don't if we're submerged in the water, like underwater. A lot of people have baths though. You can clean off all the dirt and grime we've had after a busy day. That's a little bigger than most though. And so, this is the bathroom. It's a lot bigger than the bathroom in my parents' place. I don't think you like having to stay in the tub there. There wouldn't be much space. Should be able to swim around a bit in here, though. Oh yes, it's more cramped than I'm used to, of course. Well, duh. She did used to live in the frickin' ocean. But it's much, much nicer than expected. Thank you so much, Asuka. Oh, it's no problem. That's not entirely accurate, of course. According to Nivni, all up here was a pretty big problem. I feel guilty bringing that up. Besides, I did agree to help her and discover my experiences on me. I really hadn't cared. I could have left her on the beach. Not that I wouldn't have done, of course. I'm no monster. Really alright here, though. Not very much to do. I'm worried you might get bored. I'm sure I'll be fine. Being here will be much, much better than me at the bottom of the ocean. This place is a lot smaller. I'm freer here than I ever was down there. Huh. That's kind of concerning. Once again, I had to wonder what happened to Nivni to make her run or swim away from here. I mean, away from home. I'm interested, but I won't pry. I don't know if Nivni wants to talk about it, but I don't want to make her feel uncomfortable. It doesn't seem fair to bring her down her mood either. Not when she's in such high spirit. I'm sure I won't be bothered. I mean, I won't be bored. There might not be much to do here. At least I'll have you. Aren't you gonna keep me company? Huh? I think Nivni might be mistaken here. I'm glad she wants to spend time with me so much, but no, I'm sorry. I can't do that. What? Nara's expression falls. She frowns. Why not? She wants to spend time with me. I haven't worn out my welcome mat already. Have I? No, that's not it. Done nothing wrong. It's just, well, it's unfortunate, but I have to go to school. What school? Not school in Mermaid Realm. Where the heck Nivni's home is called. It looks like I have a fair bit of explaining to do. School is a place that young people go to learn. We have to attend school between the ages of 5 and 18. Go into a building and your teacher, that is an instructor, tells you about all sorts of things like history and literature. Don't you have anything like that? Well, we have teachers,
Not only the wealthiest number of people really bar with that sort of thing. My family's not very rich. My parents can afford to read art or music or anything else like that. That's a way of speaking so unpolished. I read 18 myself. But I'm a bit of bunkin. Right. That's interesting. Nary looks like you expect a mermaid to look. Curly fair hair and bright blue eyes. But she doesn't really talk the part. I swear she has a country accent. It's like she's from Amomoi or something. Does that mean there's a different social classes among bird people then? Yep, our society's pretty rigid actually. Difference between all the kingdoms. A bunch of different societies over on the sea. But where I come from, king and queen have absolute power over the rest of us. They live in this big, fancy palace made of coral, and they have servants, and they have only the finest of seaweed and sea bream. There are lesser nobles who live in the place, and servants, and then there's the rest of us. My family's a pretty low class caste. My parents both work harvesting seaweed. We never more than 2 pearls to row together, so I never been tutored. You must see a very rich human, Asuka. If you get to the school place, it sounds very fancy. Not really. Everyone has to go to school, even poor people whose parents harvest seaweed. It's a law. It is? Yeah, if you don't go to school, you get in trouble. You're supposed to get some sort of education, or won't be able to get jobs in the future. It's kind of cutthroat. Oh, I see. It sounds like you have a whole lot of stuff to worry about yourself. It could always be worse. It's not like my life is all that hard. Not really looking forward to school. You aren't? I shake my head. I have not been living in Urashima for very long. I only arrived here a week ago. I've been going to a brand new school. I won't know my way around. It'll be very stressful. I'll be in the 2nd year. All my classes already know one another. This is a small one, so I'll stick out even more. Being a kid isn't so bad if you're a city school. There's so few people around here from the get-go. I sigh, my gaze directed downwards. Then, very quietly, I mumble, "It's kind of scary." Asuka. She presses her lips together. Then, she reaches out. Her hand finds mine. Gently, she intertwines our fingers together. Then, her voice soft, she says, "I don't know what this school place is like. It's not really the place to talk about it. But, I don't know, advice will be very helpful. But I don't think you have anything to worry about." You don't? No. You're a really nice girl. Why would anyone dislike you? You're always sad because I'm giving you a bat to the Soken, which isn't even mine. Well, yeah, I'm saying that because you're helping me. But I think that proves my point. If you weren't a nice girl, you wouldn't got out of way to bring me all the way back up here. Doesn't that show how sweet you are? Well... Wow, for first occasion she never had a formal education. Internet, sure is good at buttering me up. That's, very nice of you, I guess. Thank you? That's no problem. I'll only be as nice as you deserve. I mean, you were nice to me first. I can't see any reason why anyone at this school you mentioned would be mean to you. But if they are, you always talk to me about it. I'm not able to help that much. I'm always here to listen.
Well, I look at Nivni quietly, stunned to momentary silence. She might not think she's offering all that much, but I still be flattered. Having something to confide in, someone isn't like Aunt Shoko or Tayu. I mean, would be nice. You might listen to me badly then. Might just take you up on that.
Please do. I'd love to hear about your day at school, especially since I can't go out myself. I'd like to go with you. I'd like to learn more about the human world.
Nivni frees my hand from her own, glances down at herself, and smiles faintly.
But that might be a little tricky for me.
Just a little, but I guess. I could always sit you in a wheelbarrow full of water, or you over to school, I guess. But my teachers might have a few questions about that.
Probably. I don't want to cause you even more problems, so it's fine. I'll stay here like a good girl. I want to hear about your first day at school. As a word, I'll be waiting.
I don't know if it'd be much reward, but if that's what you want, sure, I'll talk to you tomorrow. When I get back home, I'll talk to you a lot. So I hope you'll be alright on your own till then.
I'm sure I can find myself to keep this busy.
What's like my days in the merfolk kingdom were full to bursting with excitement. Up until the last couple weeks, I mean. There was a bit too much excitement then. I'll be glad to take a break from all that. Well, you should have plenty of opportunities to relax while you're here. But I don't think much fun stuck here all day when I'm outside. Maybe I could bring you some manga to read. Pastime. Ooh, and I have my Switch too. I'm sure I have a few games you might like. Ah, but you're in a bathtub. I don't want you to get wet. That causes problems. Maybe that's not a good idea after all. What's a Switch? Well, I should have expected that. School's the alien concept to Nivni. That's about as basic as you can get. She doesn't understand the concept of school. There's no way she'd be familiar with the Switch. The Switch is a game console, and, I see look a blank uncomprehension on Nivni's face. And then sigh. Never mind. It's very hard to explain. Manga shouldn't be too complicated. Just stories, pictures. If you have anything that you like in Merfolk Kingdom. When I was young, I used to draw pictures on stones with a stick. Is it like that? No, but there's lots of pictures in the manga. I think you'll like it.
Lots and lots of pictures. There's some undersea grottos with a lot of carvings on them, but I doubt you can bring a whole grotto to me.
Probably not. Carrying you around have like playing difficult already. Manga's pretty portable. It's small and slim. I carry a bunch of volumes over here without any problem.
Portable drawings? It's hard for me to imagine something like that. There's so much amazing stuff above the surface.
I'm sure there's lots of amazing stuff beneath the surface too.
From your perspective, maybe. But I find it pretty boring, though.
Well, I haven't seen. I used to go to school and reading manga, so it feels pretty normal to me. Maybe I've been taking for granted. I smile, and then shake my head. Anyway, I'll fetch everything tomorrow. And I should probably bring you some breakfast too. Are you hungry? Not at the moment.
A bit of food might be nice, though.
I'll be sure to see you some food then. I'm
Aunt Shoko's cooking is really good. I'm sure you like it. Maybe even if I have to make do with scraps. How do you feel about tofu? Tofu? Is that some sort of seaweed? No, it's complicated, but I'm sure you'll like it. It has a soft, gentle flavor. Aunt Shoko does make a pretty good seaweed salad too. Maybe she'll make it tomorrow. That should definitely be to your taste. I hope you enjoy tomorrow's breakfast. I'm sure I will. But I'll enjoy talking to you even more, Asuka. This has been a lot of fun. I'm glad. I glance away from Nivni. My face flushing once more. This seems to happen a lot. Alarmingly regularity when I speak to her. Maybe it's because she's so pretty. It's hard to look her in the eye. I think I see why there's so many stories about sirens luring ships to their doom. Nivni, it really is enchanting. What a night. I murmured this under my breath as I collapsed in my bed, drenched once more in my pajamas. I took a Tayu, slide on my pillow, then wound my arms tight around his pushed middle. I really feel exhausted after everything that's happened. That's an exaggeration. Hauling Nivni away back here was no joke. Back and arms are still aching, so is my head. It feels like I have a lot to contend with all of a sudden. I was really anxious about attending a brand new school tomorrow morning, but now I have to worry about attending a brand new school and looking after my new mermaid friend who I left soaking in the tub. What will I do if Aunt Shoko finds out about her? What will I tell her? I don't think Aunt Shoko would sell Nivni out to the government, but she has me worried about the expense involving fixing this old place up. If she thought she could get some extra cash out of selling Nivni, some higher ups, would she do it? I had to believe the best of my Aunt Shoko was kind enough to take me in, but I'm so worried. So then she'll find out about Nivni at some point, since she is, living in a bathtub. I don't think anywhere else I can really move her either. There's nowhere for her to go. I'll have to tell my aunt about this sooner rather than later. But that's something for the Asuka of the future to worry about. I don't think I have enough energy to fuss about anything so complicated. My head is hurting too much, and I am tired. Really though. Did this night actually happen? Did I seriously run into a mermaid on the shore? Doesn't sound possible. It shouldn't be possible. I'm not hallucinating, am I? I knew I was anxious about attending a new school, but I didn't think I was that anxious. What do I do? My brain's broken. I noticed each old technique where master artisans will repair broken plates and vases with gold filigree. I think it's called kitsugi, but I don't think that's possible with human brains. Try to stuff a bunch of gold into my brain and make my problems even worse. I get gold poisoning or something, then I die. That's not on the cards already. Well, I best I try to get some shy. I don't want to show up the first day of my new school looking like a zombie. It's not like I'm aiming to be popular, but I don't want to be relegated to the role of the weird girl who looks like a corpse. I like someone to like me. Or at the very least, I don't want them to dislike me. That should be a reason to go, shouldn't I? It's not like I'm shooting for the moon here. Nivni says she'd like me, At least, if nothing else, she told me I was kind. I wonder how I feel about that. Well, if all else fails, and I can't make a single friend, I'll at least have her. Maybe I'm not as hopeless as I feared. Or how crazy everything around me has become. Sakuragi Asuka. She moves a small Urshima. To surprise, Asuka meets a mermaid washed up on the beach. And then she makes her into sushi. When does that happen? And Asuka's life soon takes a surprising turn. Misuzu. I wonder what Asuka do now. Pinky swear. Are so gorgeous. Wait a minute. Does mean at some point she actually gains the ability to walk on land? Out of the ocean. Alright, I'm gonna bookend it here. We're on chapter 2, that sinking feeling. Alright, let me save it. Chapter 2, a brand new day. Alright, chirps. I guess it's part 1 then of Out of the Ocean. I've gotta say, I'm really intrigued. Especially with all the stuff they were teasing that opening. But yeah, thanks so much for enjoying this with me. This is VTuner there, and Nitika signing out. Take care, stay safe, stay nitty. Mahalo for your time and company. Hope you enjoy this. Hope you're looking forward to the next part of this. Whenever it is, I still gotta finish Please Be Happy visual novel. But yeah, good night everyone. Pleasant dreams. I miss you. Love you guys. Bye. Bye. Cars listening was fun, as always. Thank you very much, Carsling. I appreciate it. Later, Jarvar. I think Jordan and Nafan already left. It was nice meeting you, Bean. But yeah, catch you all next time. Oh yeah, and hopefully tomorrow nothing interrupts the stream, no loss of connection. I also, of course, beating Left 4 Dead 2 if I have time. Unless I just try to do the entire Please Be Happy visual novel tomorrow. Which could be a really long time. But yeah, later. Bye.
Blah.